Let me start with the aspect.
Kenyans were last week given a glimpse into the net worth of cabinet nominees likely to serve in various dockets, with their wealth staggering into billions of shillings cumulatively. The 20 members' $76 million worth of cabinet nominees, equivalent to more than 10 billion shillings, depicts the irony of a self-acclaimed hustler government that has stuffed millionaires in its cabinet, with its highest net worth nominee, Hassan Joho, standing at an outstanding 2.3 billion shillings, and the least net worth being a new and youngest entrant into the nomination list, Eric Mureithi, at 31 million shillings.
Then there is very little is known about the micro.
10 of President William Ruto's recycled nominees have accumulated a total of 739.6 million shillings in net growth since the last vetting in different dockets 21 months ago.
You got a conservatory order.
Interior Cabinet nominee Professor Kithure Kindiki has the sharpest increased net worth of 150 million shillings, up from 544 million shillings to the current worth of 694 million shillings, a figure he attributed to, among other businesses, payment of legal fee that had been unpaid before his appointment in 2022. Eden Duale, CS nominee for Environment, net worth grew from 851 million shillings to 980 million shillings, an increase of 129 million shillings during his stint at the Defence docket. Justin Muturi, Cabinet nominee, Ministry of Public Service, increased his worth by 40 million shillings from the previous 761 million shillings, carving it up to 801 million shillings. Alice Wahome of Lands, Housing and Urban Development nominee, net worth of 327 million shillings, increased by 109 million shillings from 218.4 million shillings in the 2 years of service as Cabinet Secretary. Defence CS nominee Rosalinda Soapantuye amassed quite a chunk of millions, growing her net worth by 87 million shillings, a run that saw it rising from a modest 156 million shillings to 247 million shillings. Kipchumba Murkomen, Youth Affairs CS nominee, currently worth 620 million shillings, grew his net worth by 70 million shillings from 550 million shillings when he was vetted as CS Transport 2 years ago. Davis Chirchir, nominee of Roads and Transport Ministry, grew by 27.6 million shillings, totaling current net worth to 509.8 million shillings from previous 482 million shillings 2 years ago. Alfred Mutua's net worth grew up from 420 million shillings to 462 million shillings, recording an increase of 42 million shillings. The 21-month stint in the cabinet also saw Tourism Cabinet nominee Rebecca Miano amass 42 million shillings since her last vetting, leading to her current worth of 444 million shillings from 397 million shillings. Consequently, Salim Vuria, nominee Trade, grew in net worth of 38 million shillings in the last 2 years from 120 million shillings to a current worth of 150 million shillings. Whilst the accumulated wealth was attributed to appreciating in value of investment and properties, Kenyans feel it's a contradiction of the hustler nation narrative and the bottom-up economic transformation agenda sold to them in the Kenya Kwanza manifesto.
Wale ambao walikuwa katika ile mawaziri wa kitambo, within a short time of 21 months, unapata kwamba mtu ametengeneza zaidi ya milioni 100, mtu ametengeneza zaidi ya milioni 50. So yamaanisha wao ni tajiri, pesa imeenda pali pesa iko. Nilitarajia kuona hustler, nilitarajia kuona mama mboga, nilitarajia kuona mtu wa bodaboda akiwa katika wizara ya nchi yetu ya Kenya.
Jana niliangalia Joe akisema ako worth 2.3 billion. Yenye ni nyingi sana kulingana na kazi yenye anataka kufanya. Hiyo pia inafanya sisi kama vijana tunashangaa, mbona na tafuta kazi kama hiyo wakati ako na utajiri kiasi hicho.
Compared to his predecessors' cabinet that had the richest CS net worth at 796 million shillings by the then Water Cabinet Secretary Simon Chelugui, Ruto's cabinet has a sharp contrast of the richest nominee being worth 2.3 billion shillings, making his cabinet one of the wealthiest ever of the past 4 regimes.
For me is
Bentura Kwambuka, K24, Nairobi.